Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's get your throat. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I am currently debating with myself what the best order would be to do the things I want to do with you guys. I know this sounds weird, but how to describe it the best? I want to give you guys a quick rundown about a few things, like clear up some misconceptions I saw over the last few days, I guess. And also do the arena and stuff, so I just like debating with myself what I want to do first. And yeah, hi Yannick, hi Despair, hi Roomplate, hi I don't know name, still like your name, funny. Welcome to the stream, everybody. La we do. Let's see how we can do this. Let's choose a proper screen to be in. Think of an image here. I think Aqua should be silent here. Yep, that's good. Okay. Is it set up properly still? Hey, that kind of works, I guess. Okay. Give me a second. So, okay. Let's start with a few explanations, misconceptions and stuff that I saw that I just want to clear a bit up. These are like not all completely wrong, but I just thought I might give my opinion, explanation on these kind of stuff. First up, we got a new update, and it's a little bit of a weird one because first up, we know the next boss already. It's the crazy water alligator, and the waves seem to be really bad. Like I can go over it. Wait, let's do this real quick. Let's go to here's my bot channel, Arena Global. Where is it? Sylvia. Need to go a little bit back in time. But like, not like back in time, get to the correct one. There we go. So we have 2 waves with each times 2 water alligators with actually pretty high defense stats and pretty decent HP, I would say so. Like, if we go to the waves here, for example. Okay, never mind. These are way tanky. Did they change it up? Let's see. Maybe I have misinformation. I'm confused, huh? Brutal alligator 2 times, brutal alligator 2 times. Just these doubles physical damage. Like, it's way less worse than these thingies here. These are cancer. These are cancer. They are so tanky. So that's good, I guess. Maybe they actually updated it. Huh. Let's remove that, and let's remove that. Okay, well, let's try this again. I want to talk with you guys about a few things. First up, next arena is the crazy water alligator. it'll have 2 waves with 2 enemies. The enemies seem to be pretty simple. Weak, of course, to lightning. Decent HP, decent defense stats, so maybe they can take some hits. I don't think they can one-shot them. Maybe you can, I'm not sure. Could be a little bit harder to actually clear the waves. Yeah, we have 2 times steals, and then we have, of course, the boss. Crazy water alligator. Interesting things here are the first turn, the second turn. The first turn is moderate reduction to magic attack for 12 seconds and minor reduction of physical defense to all allies. So he also can apply poison, 80 chance to poison, and he can either do physical or magical attacks. So this is probably the AoE one, this is a single target one. Yep, okay. His ulti is not a guaranteed poison, so like it's probably not possible to skip this one. Maybe it is, I'm not 100% sure, but I think this pretty much makes it like mage is a little bit harder. Union slot 4 can still be decent, I guess. Like, for example, if you use Megumin and you tank with Megumin to explode and then, like, Union comes in, maybe you can make this work, but it seems like more of a physical arena, so probably just Kazuma, Miru, or Mel, however we want to call her, and maybe even Cielo. Not sure how good Cielo is. This is kind of weird, though, because we get new Electro units. We can talk about that in a second. Or like 1 new Electro unit, which is a mage. So this is a little bit weird. But yeah, these are probably the boss infos that you need. So yeah, let's talk about the updated prop. First up, we got a new event with a 3-star Erica. Nothing too special. Finally, not a multi-battle event. That's really good. I enjoyed it. We finally get a true 1.5 login reward. So we have a new login campaign with 2 4-star tickets, which is really cool. Cat reliefs, 1 skill potion even is pretty cool. So a few good stuff in here. Don't worry, this doesn't mean we get another fast banner or anything like that. These are just like the rewards for the 1.5 Ani banner that they delayed because they dropped the 1.5 Ani banner with the 500 days event, I think. When your secret shops come back, this is fine. Special recruit with, as I said, Electro, Camporin, and Fire Campo Mitsurugi. I already talked about them on my video about the upcoming banners, but to make it short, Rin, good single target skill plus minor or medium CDR, I'm not sure. Mitsurugi, AoE, tier 2 defense down, and also CDR. So Mitsurugi is really good for fire. Rin is good for electro. Well, if the boss doesn't block mages, I guess. But normally, actually good units. But keep in mind, these are permanent units, and we know what big banners come up soonish. So yeah, well stuff, we don't talk about that. Another login campaign with 500 quartz, which is pretty cool. Well, if you want a whale, there are also like more pay quartz in there, I guess, in the attendance pass bonus if you buy it. But like 500 quartz, 3-star ticket, minus skill potion, which is kind of sad, but I accept it. It's fine. It's bonus free stuff. So nothing too crazy here. This line though, this is the bad one. So I already talked about this before, but Global had some inflated drop rates in elemental crystals. Like, it was insane. With all the stages we had, we got like 10, 11, 12, sometimes crystal drops. They fixed it now and call it a buff to the drop rates of potential. So my prediction back there was true. They had the potential drop rate really low and the elemental crystal drop rate really high. Now it's back to how it should be for both, I guess. As I said, in comparison with JP, in JP with a lot more expo quests, I got like 8 drops or something like that. So expect like 1 till 3 drops roughly per day, something like that. Like sometimes you get 0, sometimes you of course get 4 or 5, but like I think 1 or 2, maybe 3 drops per day seems to be reasonable. So now it's really time to save your expert quest coins. Now it's really the time to do that, because now we don't get them thrown away, so you should really save them up. But yeah, these are like the infos about the patch. Keep in mind, don't do that. Save them. Meanwhile, my 6. So Broomblade told me he gets lucky. He's a big cheater. Okay, by the way, let me move the chat up again. Better. I got 3 fire ones before the buff. So what you're saying was I got scared. Yep, we get scammed. They call it a buff, and it's actually, well, it's a buff to shards, but in the meantime, the shadow nerf, the drop rates for crystals. I already said that I expected them to actually nerf it again, because this is not how it's supposed to be. It was way too good for how it should be, but yeah, there we go. Okay, that's like one of the big things. Second thing I want to talk about. There actually seems to be a lot of confusion about Overlord stuff. And I will make a whole video explaining everything completely in detail. But a short TLDR is there are 2 banners and 2 events. Not like 2 banners, 1 event, and the event goes on for a long time. No. We get 2 pullable banners and we get 2 events. The first banner and event will be Welfare Albedo with a pullable Einzel Gun, pullable Iron's Kazuma, and pullable Albedo Darkness with its own login campaign. We, by the way, get the explosion back with like Einzel Gun doing an explosion and getting guaranteed 1000 quartz in 2 days, so that's really cool. Panel missions with 4-star tickets and other stuff. And of course, upgrade materials to the weapons. The first event will be against Sheltier with global milestones, so that's pretty cool. Also, Sheltier comes as X Arena boss. That's pretty cool. I like that as well. And the second part will be the one where Sheltier can't join your team. So Sheltier and Sheltier Megumin will be the pullable units. We actually get Sheltier's weapon then. We get more free pulls. Also really cool. I love that. New earring that gives you healing every 5 turns, like heals you a bit. Hi Genio. And also gives us a welfare 3-star Einzel Gun and our boy Hamsuke as an assist that we can push to level 5 for free. So I think this is probably also the first time we get an event with like special time slots where we need to defeat the boss X times to get special drops. I'm not 100% sure if this was the first one actually, or if it's really one, but I think so. So yeah, this will be 2 events, completely different with 2 separate banners. It's not like one big event that's dragged out forever and they just push 2 banners. We will get 1 event per banner with 2 different bosses and stuff like that. So don't be fooled, it will be 2 events and 2 banners. Which also means worst case you need to pay 150k 2 times, so 150k. And Fast Chris is shortly after, so rip free to plays. I think that's also something pretty important to say. And I don't know if I should say the last thing, but I said before I have a video series in the planning. As you can see, I have 44k, so I'm screwed. I'm screwed. But I saw a lot of people confused about which weapons to craft per element. Just on pulling Overlord easy through. I will make a whole guide with like which weapons are the best for which elements. Like maybe some kind of tier list even. I'm not sure yet. I will do this weekend. But simply said, yeah, get the Wind Dagger for Chris. Now that I actually nerfed the raids, really go for the Wind Dagger. I said before you could maybe go for the Wind Sword, but luckily I couldn't craft it, so that's really good. Get a Water Scepter for Aqua, and after that, it pretty much comes down to what you have, and like probably how much you play, I guess. So for example, for like you can never go wrong with these. Like mages love them to do a lot of damage. But in the same time, for example, with Shelter coming soonish, I guess, you don't need mages in Light Arena. But of course, you would love Dark for Isogon. But like, maybe craft a Light Spear for Shelter. It could be an idea. But as I said, I will do these in a whole separate video. Let me quick answer stuff. First up, Chris is the better unit. If you whale, or if you can whale, there will be a 3k paid banner that will guarantee you your an overlord unit. So this will be a banner with 1 4-star guaranteed, and every 4-star in this banner will be an overlord character. So worst case, you will get 1 overlord character, which can be from both banners, so you can get Shelter there, for example, as well. And if you get like 2 or 3 4-stars in that one multi, these will all be overlord characters. So if you get lucky, you can get a multi with 5 4-stars, for example, and just get all overlord units in one multi. That can happen in theory. Odds are pretty low, but you know, there's a chance. So I will do that probably. But yeah, I will try to save most up for Fast Chris. But as a kind of collector, I probably still pull an overlord. As a true free-to-play, you should probably skip overlord if you like really low on quads, but I'd say go for Fast Chris if you like really gonna go for meta. If you wanna go for collection and stuff, go for overlord because overlord is limited. Fast Chris you could still pull in future fast banners in theory. So yeah. Shelty will have her own spear. That's also usable and good, don't get me wrong, but I'm sure the light spear will actually be more damage in theory. So it's like with other character and personal weapons. Like Isogon also is personal weapon, but the elemental weapons are just straight up better all the time. So if you want the highest damage, you probably want the elemental weapons. The +4 already beats the previous versions. This is one thing I also see a little bit of misconception when the new elemental weapons are better. It really comes down to their conditions. Like the Water Scepter, I agree, I think with +4 it's better. For these kind of weapons, they are better when you can actually trigger the condition all the time. For example, if you go a lightning arena and your units will be 90% of the time above 70% HP, then these weapons are always better at +4. If not, like only 50% of the time, I think +5 is where it's the break point. At +6, it will always be better, even without the condition. So if you can guarantee the condition, which is a little bit harder with the HP one, like Dagger is debuff, which should be easier because of Rashford, for example, counting as a debuff. They are probably easier to always use and have them better at +4. On these ones, really look that you have a hero or something like that, or it's a front target unique arena, something like that. Then there are better at +4, otherwise only at +5, sadly. Yeah, for me, easy pass overlord from that to Chris. My wind party sucks, even though top cuff is just a dream. But Chris adds more power. Yeah, Chris will boost your wind damage by a lot. I'll have 100k for the 20th February. Hope it's okay. I mean, we still have like a month until banner drops, and Fast Chris is then again also like 30 days later, so you still have probably like 20k, 30k quads, maybe something like that, until she actually drops, because Overlord will also give you good quads, I guess. So keep in mind you will get more quads, so don't be too hesitant about like wasting a multi or so. Try your luck if you want to. As I said, Fast Chris can come back. Overlord is limited, so a one-time thing. I personally will prioritize Overlord over Fast Chris, I guess. which can bite me in the ass, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Fast Chris is poor wind, correct. So her basic is wind with a tier 1 defense down. Her skill 1 is a tier 2 speed boost, single target, and the skill 3 is also wind with small cooldown reduction, I think it was. So she's really good as a support unit, especially if you run her with her ulti 2, which just recently got buffed. So you can actually buff both mages and physical units with her, which makes it the best well-rounded support we have. Are we really 100 Tomos in the Discord? No. No, you need to exclude bots, Yannick. We have bots there. Like, my Discord currently says we are exactly 100 people, correct? But we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bots in there, I think. I think I see 6 bots in my chat. So we need 6 more people on my Discord. Then we have actually the 100 Tomos. I had someone join just now. Wait, 2 people joined. 2 people joined. Let's go. Oh yeah, about the new weapons. You actually can use your old upgraded weapons to upgrade the new ones. Your materials will be back to you. Yeah, I actually talked about this before in somewhere, I think. At least I made a post in the Discords where I actually announced that you actually get all the resources back. Even if you use a +6 weapon, you will get a +1 weapon back and the materials. So you don't lose anything if you use an already pushed weapon. Yeah, go for the Wind Dagger. It's the best option, 100%. Actually, as a sneak peek for the video I'm making this this weekend, I actually think Fire Rod for Megumin is probably still one of the best options. Like, even in the Fizzcock arena, you can use Megumin to just like clear the wave and explode. So that's always good. For Dark, go for this. Either for your Yukata Union or for Iron Steel Gun when it comes. Really good, really good. You want it on maybe even both. Heck, even Ari can use it. Like, Dark is simply just mages, so go that one. For Water, we already said the Aqua Scepter. After that, it's just Dagger. Like, go Water Dagger, 100%. Earth, I'd say go to Staff for Vanir. Vanir will still be meta. We will get good Earth Unions, for example, as well. They can also use it, so that's really good. Lightning, I'm not 100% sure. I went with this one because I used it for the last arena. In theory, I think the best option here would probably be this one for Snow Cecily. Snow Cecily will be the longest meta unit on Lightning, at least for now. Like until Xmas Aqua. Like Xmas Aqua maybe replaced her, and Xmas Aqua can still use this one. And the last one would be Light. Light is the hardest one for me because with the highest drop rates before, I would 100% say go with the Spear if you intend to pull for Sheltier, because she's really good with it. The other dark light units that you use, for example, Fast Darkness uses Shinshimaru anyway. So the second best option would be Sword and or Mage Staff. This one is really good for like Union, for example, and Fast Union when she comes for the second Ani, which isn't that much off, to be honest. Like if you look at the banner history and the Japanese timeline, we should get second Ani around May till June, I think. Which is like off because normally second Ani would be in August. So I'm debating here with myself. I think if you go for Sheltier, probably grab the Spear. If you don't go for Sheltier, go for this one because Union has the better staying power as a light unit. Fast Iris will be really good, but Fast Iris, for example, can also use Shinshimaru as an alternative. Meanwhile, this is just straight up the best weapon for Union, and Union will be 100% meta. So fast stuff still worth even without Fesmegu. If you intend to go for fire, physical fire, I probably say you not only would say go with the fire spear, but we don't have the fire spear. So that's a hard one. We don't have a fire sword, we don't have a fire spear. The best one would be fire dagger, or for example Bell. But I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. Maybe even really fire dagger. Like, we will get a new character after the second Ani, which will be Larissa. She will be a fire dagger unit, so it will be really good for her, for example. So yeah, but then again, it's still like a few months until then, like 5 months or so. So not sure if you should invest into that already. Yeah, probably save it or go with the mage rod, I think, and then after that the spear and or dagger. Even most personal weapons suck comparing to the specific elemental weapon expect for Chunshin, which works every time with Kazuma. Yeah, like all weapons, to be honest, suck compared to specific. Besides Chunshin Maru, like I personally said in my Discord or like in my the other channels, tier list for me and weapons is like Chunshin Maru, the god weapon Chunshin Maru is like the highest one. After that, all the elemental weapons come. Like, unless you're a SWAT character, you 99% want to run elemental weapons. Only exception here is Cecily, if you run an ulti 2 and fast Cecily, because her personal weapon is actually better for her, thanks to the higher physical rate. The same counts with like light aquas. You want to use her personal weapon there, but otherwise you pretty much want to run elemental weapons. After that, probably personal weapons and the other god weapons. Like you can use the other god weapons. They're not too bad. Like Lavatine. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. It's still usable. Same with the spear. Gaebuk. You can't use them. They're good. Don't get me wrong. But like, if you have the option, you probably use the elemental weapon. Unless you like really need it. If you really need the healing here, then you use that over elemental weapons. That's like the only case when you actually use that over. But otherwise, you just go with the other option, to be honest. Same with here. You don't use the god weapon if you don't have a better weapon. Like, if you only have 2 crystal weapons for an element and you need a third one, it's a mage unit, you just slap that on it, to be honest, because it's best general weapon. Yeah, this is way too deep into what I want to talk about in the video, not gonna lie. I actually have a whole script already, like, oh, no, not whole, but like a script with a lot of information in there. So, I'll keep that in mind for, I'll keep that in mind for the video, to explain the stuff a little bit more. Und Q, sorry, I overlooked your message. Long event before Overlord. Yeah, that's also something I want to talk about in my video, not gonna lie. The fact that we currently have really long banners and events makes timeline prediction on when stuff starts kind of hard, and also like getting quads a little, well, not really hard. Like, the longer the event goes, the more logging campaigns you can actually get before the next banner drops. So in theory, you just get more quads per day between banners, but this slows everything down and makes the difference between JP and global just bigger and bigger and bigger. So yeah, I'm really curious here what Nexon is actually doing or want to do with like upcoming banners. As I said, for example, the big breakpoint and I'm actually curious about would be second Ani. Like, will they actually drop second Ani in the timeline where it isn't JP, or will it just like use the banners after Ani, and really delay second Ani until August, when normally Ani would be. And like just have now a downtime of like 4 or 5 months without any fast units. But yeah, did I have something to speculate for now because we don't have the info, like, at all? We have nothing here. So yeah. I think that should have been all questions. And hiya Boris, if I didn't say hi already, sorry. Adil, welcome. I hope this was all the messages. I hope I didn't miss anything. Was there anything else I want to talk about? Let me think. Oh yeah, small info, if you guys didn't notice already. The current event boss has a 3% chance to drop earth crystals, and the next one, so the next event, will have a 3% chance to actually drop water crystals. I'm not 100% sure if like only the highest difficulty in the next event will drop it. I think Hard Quest should drop it as well, with a low chance, so I might actually drop a little bit of stamina into the next banner in the event more than I need to, and hope to just get more water crystals, because I still miss one freaking water crystal to make a +5. I missed one since like 4 days now. And I couldn't get it before the nerf, which makes me so sad, because now it's like ridiculously hard to get it. Oh, you get the uniform Foster to continue? Well, that's really good. Congratulations, then. He's like such a good weapon unit. Need 5 more to max the staff. +6. Oof. Cheating, Yannick. Like, that, my luck in a nutshell. Let's scroll down here. So far I crafted 3 weapons. I made a +4 or 5 electro stuff. I made a +5 fire stuff, and I made a +4 water stuff. And I exchanged 10 water, 10 wind, and like 7 fire. Which means I got like 33 light drops. Like, if I exchange 10 lightning, I'm at 43, so I only missed like 7 to +6. Yeah. I would miss 9 on dark for +6. If I exchange the other, I missed like 10 on fire for +6. But like, my lowest drop rates in these kind of crystals are water and earth. Water and earth are the 2 lowest drops for me. And I'm just like, why water? I don't care about earth. I don't have Uncivilisa. My earth team is screwed anyway. I can't compete in earth. It's okay. Screwed. But why water? I have the water team. And now I probably will be stuck hard behind forever because I just got so unlucky with these drops. Like, I can exchange 10 next month. So next month I probably pretty much have guaranteed the max weapon, I assume. But that's 1. Meanwhile, others can already start crafting water daggers and just be like a step ahead of me there. So I will probably never catch up there. So my luck literally just killed Water Arena for me. Oh yeah, okay. One more thing I want to talk about, guys. One more thing. Sorry. Before we can actually start. Thanks for the bits, Stevio. Last thing to say before we can actually start. Grind blueprints if you miss something. Trust me, it's worth it. Like, You can grind Wind Sword right now. It's really good actually for a lot of units. Or like, for example, a single customer can use it really well if you don't need to gotch up from the other one. Maybe grind the Wind Sword for Iris, for example. Light Sword, sorry, not Wind. I don't think there's like any dagger that's got added pretty recently. Same with these here. I think I've like most of them. Here, for example, I used the ticket to get the Electro Staff. I would still like miss one to actually craft one, but you will need them in the future to craft a new weapon. So if you're low on them, probably grind it. Like same here with water. I can make one and then I need 20 more blueprints. And there are like mostly only 1 or 2 stages to get them. So maybe use your stamina to stack up on these blueprints so you can just craft the weapon whenever it drops. Same with, for example, Light Spear. You can see there's one stage. I have 0 out of 20. So even if Sheltier comes, I couldn't make this weapon because I'm missing the blueprints. So do them every day because you need those. Like, it's probably a good investment to grind those. At least like the ones you think should be usable. Like the only Earth spare unit that I can think about right now that we use is Accelerator, and Accelerator is still like at least 6 months away. Maybe even more, I don't know. So you don't need to hard grind that at the moment. Like even just crafting one or having one is good enough. But like, try to have them prepared for when you actually need to craft them. That clear mode, dude. That clear mode. Okay, that's really all the things I needed to say, I think. If you have any more questions, let me know. I gladly answered them, but I think that these are the most important information. And as said before, hopefully, no guarantee though, I can take time this Saturday or so to make the whole video series that I wanted to make. And in that video series, I'll talk about weapons, upcoming banners, upcoming gameplay mechanics and everything. Or like video series, sorry, it won't be just one video, but series. And yeah, I just hope it helps someone out of there. Let's just dump that in here. So if someone wants to join a multi-battle, feel free. We can do that. If not, that's also fine. I wait like a minute or so and then I just start, I guess. I spent all my tickets a couple of hours ago. RIP. Oh, actually, 2 people joined? What's going on, guys? Also, one more sneak peek / information I want to give right now. After I'm done with the video series, I hopefully reach 550 subs on YouTube. Maybe we actually get the 100 guys in Discord as well. Like 100 people total in Discord. And how is my Twitch looking at the moment? Let me check. By the way, I just start now, I guess. Because I don't think someone else will join. 9 more followers on Twitch for 300. So, if we get lucky and reach all 3 milestones, let's say different. At the end of the video here, I will 100% make a giveaway, a new one. I'm still debating about the prizes. Like, I have 2/3 small physical things that I might give away that's kind of fan related. I also probably do like a little bit of money as Google Play cards, PayPal money, whatever. And if we actually hit all 3 milestones, I probably just double the goods I'm giving away. Well, at least with the money good. Like, I can't just create physical merch stuff out of thin air, but probably do a little bit of money giveaway then. 'Was too low, ice can't ult. Damn, Yannick! No crystal drop, Satch. Decipher your chat as well. Here we go. Oh look, fake Kazuma's here. Starts his name with a lower letter. How dare you? How dare you hurt my eyes? 俺たちの歌そういいい気になるなよそこえい準備はできてるこんな強いなんて聞いてないわ私が守りますビル・ラファード負けてなるものですか私は我が力示す時海には素敵なものがたくさんですね I did it! I beat Yannick! Let's go! Can still do a little bit more rounds.
準備はできてる。
狙いすまして射抜く。
ビルラファーガ。
やら声援ありがとう。俺のファンたち。
このそば。
Getting the true Giga well. Losing against totally free to play Katsuma. True Stevie, you're true. How dare you? Hi League.
このそば。
Mr. Owu.
聞いてくれ。俺たちの歌。そーい。いい気になるなよ。
そこ。そこ。
ねえ。
そこ。準備はできてる。女神の私が絶対なんて。私の活躍。ビルラファーガ。
ほーい。目にものむ。
Oh, that crit! That Iris crit, let's go!
精霊術とは興味深いです。
Sheesh! Easy clap, dude. Easy class. To be honest, Yannick, the moment the boss attacks your eyes, your run is pretty much ripped, not gonna lie.
このスバ。このスバ。聞いてくれ。俺たちの歌。俺の攻撃を食らいやがれ。
手は抜かない。おや
By the way, I think it's really frustrating to try to use this other skills first. So Ice hopefully gets her gotcha skill off before the boss actually just, you know, nukes her. Because if she gets hit once, it's actually hard to get MVP normally.
そこ。
声援ありがとう。俺のファンたち。
No! Okay, that's it. That's it.
このそば。
Yannick got one at the end. As a pity, you know, guys. Just pity for Yannick.
いざ勇敢。我らクリムゾンハウンドに倒せぬ敵はいない。
Totally planned and stuff, you know. Be a nice guy.
いい
Rage quit.
働きには正当な報酬が支払われるものさ。
Okay, let's finish these stages real quick.
このくらいのクエストをクリアすることなど、高魔族にとって造作もないことだよ。
Damn it, I still need more drops, dude.
大
Ah.
開催中です。
Oh yeah, okay. I will try something this time. I want to try to do an arena run that's hopefully a decent score, like at least 600k, maybe even a high score, that I can upload to YouTube where I actually explain every step, why I sometimes pause when I press auto and everything, to you know, just give like an in-depth guide on why I do which action and why it helps here. So I probably won't react to chat while I do this because it will be hard to try to explain everything. I just do like now and see how it goes, and depending on that I just be like, okay, that's good enough, or I try to do more. But yeah. Okay. First up, the team should be pretty straightforward. We use Kazuma as a rush red unit, Megumin to help us clear the wave because it's 2 times 4 enemies, and both Kazuma and Ice don't have like any AoE skills, so we use Megumin to help out with that. Fast Aqua slot 4 to come in instead of Megumin for A, the healing, B, the God Shot, and C, the cooldown reduction, so we can spam our stuff. Jamoska is an assist because it allows us to loop Ice ulti properly, so we just get like 2 boosted Ice ultis off, I think. It's a physical team, so we of course use the physical attack up team trait. And Iris is slot 5 because she's like the best slot 5 I think I have for coming in, maybe get like 1 or 2 skills off, and that's it. I could also do a voiceover, that's a good idea. I want to try it, and worst case I just do a voiceover. Okay. Here I look which enemy has the highest attacks next. Okay, no, that's a Megumin so far. No, it's a Megumin, okay. Oh, that's bad. They refuse to hit my Migu. Oh. Flash. I just killed the run. Time to snipe early. Yeah, that's... Yeah, this is pretty much a recent run. Oh, okay. Now I know why I don't do voice overlays, because I don't have the audio separate.
実力よ。そこそこ。
And rip run. So if I want to do a voiceover, I need to record the in-game audio and video separate from my talking voice, because either I'm just like that silent while I do the run, which feels weird on stream, or I would have my voice over it and either mute both game voice and audio, like in-game audio and my voice, which is bad, or I just try it while playing.
夜空に輝く大輪の爆裂魔法。高魔の里の夏の風物詩ね。
Also, I'm lazy AF and I don't wanna need to use a program to, you know, overlay special audio. Like I need Audacity to record the audio. I need to properly time it with the video, make it work and everything like that. So I think it's just easy to do it beforehand. Okay, so strategy for the waves here is to hope that Megumin gets hit once, but not twice. Otherwise, her second skill doesn't have the HP condition benefit and won't kill the second wave. And then just like kill the other 3 units that attacks next after the current one, to defeat them with first Ice speed skill, Megumin's magic attack up, and Kazuma's non-Reshred skill. And then you can simply just press auto, because Ice should be the next unit to attack thanks to her tier 3 speed boost, and kill the second one with her gotcha skill. Let's see if we get this time lucky.
このスバ。
最強の大魔法使い。降臨。
Let's focus this one. Okay. There we have it. Click skill. Never mind. Bye, run.
このスバ。
Man, my units were slow this time. Crazy. Okay. I press pause here at the beginning to see the action gauge and the enemy, to see which one I want to target. For example, like, I think the bottom left should attack first. The other one should attack after. Okay, Kazuma got hit, so we can let the next one attack. Megumin got hit, perfect. Use this skill. Kill this one, perfect. Now Megumin can kill this one. And just auto so Ice kills the other one. Perfect, there we go. Okay, deactivate auto so you don't use anything on accident in the second wave. Now we just wait until the enemies are close to attack and then just use Megumin's AoE skill like this. It was a little bit late, by the way, because I paused, but this should fine. Here, press Ice Basic, then Auto, so Ice will use the Basic at the beginning of the wave. Now I just deactivate it. Wait till Megumin is able to ult. And now I can apply Reshred with Kazuma. Wait till Ice ulti is full so we can probably loop it. Into Kazuma snipe. Then I just press auto. Ooh, sweet crit. To hopefully get Ice Basic and maybe Aqua's gotcha skill off before the boss uses his defense up. Perfect. Perfect. Good start. Yeah, just wait. Check the cooldown with pauses until I can use that skill. Same with Ice skill. Into CDR. That's like one basic. That's the gotcha. Perfect. Delay Aqua skill, use Ice Basic until the boss uses his ulti. That should be Aqua Basic into ulti. ulti tier 3 attack down, so now I can apply Rash Red after. Ice basic Chimoski here to keep the buff up on Ice ulti. Now we can just wait a second rotation. Really good so far, really good so far. It's just a basic here. The Gacha was a little bit wasted, but whatever. Kazuma snipe. Speed up. Ooh, beautiful miss. CDR into Gacha. Another basic. Actually delay the Rash Red here until the boss ultis. So it doesn't get cleansed. Ice ulti. Really good clean. Speed up. Let's see. Okay, I survived that. Basic. Wait. There we go! Let's go! Let's go! Clean run! Clean run! Rank 19, let's go. Even with commentating, boy. Yeah, key part here is to keep in mind that the boss actually cleanses all debuffs with his ulti. So it's good to delay some skills like the Rash Red until he actually does his stuff. The crits were really amazing, but like this should be the proper rotation with this team. As I said, there are a few restrictions, like Megumi needs to be 222 for skill-wise to kill it, and maybe the +5 weapon or more shots level and stuff like that. You find it in the video description below, but I hope this helps. Good luck in Arena, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Now I just need to actually cut this properly in, so like, explanation from the first run, bonus explanation from the second run, and then now this. Woo! Keep in mind, guys, this is first up, this is still with 0 potential on ice. My ice has still 0 potential, and my aqua is still the +4 water scepter. Imagine if I actually potentialed my ice, which is that I want to wait until my aqua has +5 water scepter. This could be like a top 10 run, not gonna lie. Maybe. That's also without Melissa. I don't have to T-passive trade for Melissa. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What a run. I did single target the first wave with Megu. I waited until one mob hits Megumin. She's still then above 70% HP in that regard to still kill. But I need one hit on Megumi so she can actually insta-explode on a boss. If you don't run any gacha stuffs, which I'm not doing, as you can see here. So you need one hit on Megumi that you can insta-explode. That's why I actually delayed the first skill rotation until I saw one hit is on Megumin. And then I tried to kill the enemies that will attack next first, so Megumi doesn't accidentally get hit a second time. And yeah, then just finish the wave. Okay, but if she doesn't kill, why would she kill? For this strat with this Megu to work, you need a +5 elemental fire scepter. Or +4. Like there are three parts that can variable from person to person if this strat works or not. First up, you need skill level 222 +5 fire scepter, and I think like 4 out of I think it's 4 or 5 potentials to have it consistent. If you have more potential to like 6 or 7. The next one, the elemental, I think it's 6. Then also a +4 scepter works. Maybe even 1-on-1 skill. So yeah, it just comes down to skill level. The scepter bond, of course, minus 140. I'm not sure if you use 140. And potentials. But like 140, 4 out of 8 fire potentials, +5 weapon and skill level 222. It should be consistent, I think. And someone else said he has the next potential, so he's 6 out of 8 to get the next 3% fire damage bonus. Then a level 4 fire rod, and I think 1-1-1 skill is also enough to kill. So yeah, either increase potential, increase skill level, or increase weapon level. These are like the 3 things you can do to make this more consistent. Just do 3 skill potions, some Amigo skill got 222, lucky. Damn! Could be the fire potential then. So, mine actually has skill level 322. To be honest, the basic is whatever, because I don't use the basic. I just wanted both single target and AoE to get to 2. First skill potion gave me single target. Second skill potion gave me basic. First skill potion gave me single target again, and the fourth one gave me then the speed boost. So I need to use 4 to get the speed to skill level 2. You also got a little bit unlucky with Ice not being at threshold for most single target. Yeah, but like, I don't have the team to actually get rank 1. I need Melissa for that. That's a lot of damage lost, and of course more potential, so that's still good enough for my investment to have this potential damage. But to be honest, here a little later, only 2, not 4. I can explain it. But like with skill level 4 on a basic, shouldn't this like kill all the time? I'm confused. He said wave 1 is inconsistent. I really thought with a skill level 4 it should kill, but maybe it really is that difference. That's wild. This is, by the way, the thing I hate the most about potentials, or shots, however you want to call them. The fact that this can limit you to either being able to run a thread or not. Like, having one shot not enough to get the next bonus can lock you out from a whole thread, from a whole rotation that would be perfect for you. But you can't because you're missing that, which either forces you to pull more, which is dumb because you don't want to waste quads. Oh, yeah. I misread that. Skill level 1 increases the magic attack buff. True. My bad. I thought I misread it as more magic attack damage, but no, it buffs the magic attack damage buff. That explains it. Yeah, okay. That's sad then. That's really sad. Oh. Well, last run. This time I don't need to talk.
聞いてくれ俺たちの歌
Oh, that's bad. Oh, I got so lucky. I got so lucky.
いい気になるなよ
手は抜かない。
I got so lucky there.
これで終わり。行くよ。
魔力がみなぎってます。我が爆裂魔法の煮えとなれ。
いい気になるなよ
エクスプロージョン。あとは頼みましたよ。女神の私に任せなさい。
ビル・ラファーガ。
狙撃
そこ。
おりゃ
いい気になるなよ
テンペスト。
おりゃ
手は抜かない。そこ。
準備できたわ。セイクリッドクリエイトウォータ
いい気になる準備はできてるぜ
準備はできてる。
狙いすまして射抜く
ビル・ラファーガ。
ー。おりゃ
俺の攻撃を食らいやがれ
I could have delayed Kazuma single target here by a second to get the damage out the debuff from the boss.
ほーい
そこ。
俺の攻撃目に物見せてやる
ビル・ラファーガ。
狙いすまして射抜く
テンペスト。
セイクリッドクリエイトウォータ
俺に任せろ
そこ。
ー。懺悔なさい。
俺の攻撃を食らいやがれ
Aww. So close to another ice single. Damn, I just double checked. With my current rank, I should actually be top 10 in the unofficial Discord. I should be rank 8, I think. Unless like other people got in the top 10, top 20 range. Sheesh! Okay, let me finish up X Arena real quick and then we go to JP and then I can show you some really interesting strats.
一匹も逃がさない。
何よ
手は抜かない。
懺悔なさい。何よ何よ
テンペスト。
懺悔なさい。
Aqua sometimes gets so close to fainting it actually scares the frick out of me.
覚悟なさい。これが女神の実力よ。
一瞬の隙を作る。
懺悔なさい。
念してね。いやステージに立つんだ。順届けたいこの歌を。ビル・ラファード、観念してね。手は抜かない。ザ・セイクリッド・クリエイトオーダー。そこ。はあ、ステージに立つんだ。届けたいこの歌を。
このス
先陣は私が切る。覚悟はいい？
パ食らいなさい。
テンペスト、
食らいなさい。えい、
そこ。や準備はできてる。歌う準備はできてる。ラファード、届けたいこの歌を。
セイクリッド・クリエイトオーダー。
覚悟はいい？そこ。
えい、
そこ。
とや。
はあ、そこ。ステージに立つんだ。準備はできてる。届けたいこの歌を。ビル・ラファード、
さあ覚悟なさい。
テンペスト。
これが女神の実力よ。
踊るように攻撃を。踊るように攻撃を。
Hey, we got the quals. Let's go. Last round.
この巣は
一匹も逃がさない。
これで終わりよ。
テンペスト。そこ。一瞬の隙を作る。
何よ。
そこ。そこ。やあ、そこ。準備はできてる。歌う準備いる。ラファード、守りのプレリュー
これが女神の実力よ。
ド。一瞬の隙を作る。一瞬の隙を作る。
えい、はあ、
そこ。準備いる。ラファード、やあ、歌う準備はできてるよ。テンペスト、届けたいこの歌を。手は抜かない。
はあ、さあ覚悟なさい。セイクリッド・クリエイトオーダー。
やあ、そこ。踊るように攻撃を。テンペスト、準備はできてる。
There we go. That should actually be everything on the global side.
夜空に輝く大輪の爆裂魔法。コーマの里
I'll do the other stuff
夏の
later
風物詩
down
ね。
the line. Damn. Let's switch to some Mushoku Tensei gameplay. Woo!
この素晴らしい世界に祝福を。ファンタスティックデイズ。
By the way, fun fact, no joke. A friend of mine watched the last stream and he wrote me later, was like, "Damn, the Mushoku Tensei game seems fun. Maybe I should download it." And I'm like, dude, that's a Konosuba game, not Mushoku Tensei. I mean,
これをどうぞ。気に
not gonna lie,
どうぞ。
we're getting close to the point where the game has more collab characters than Konosuba characters. Okay, which color, guys? Which color? Hi, Fernando. And hi, Ryan. Sorry for not saying anything while the runs are going. Let me check what Fernando said. What have you missed? Wait. Te has perdido una buena carrera por la arena y todos concheos. Pero no te preocupes, los subiré a YouTube. Okay, we have red, orange, orange, blue. Any YouTubers with colors? One blue? Okay, so we have 2 blue and 2 oranges. We need one more color, guys. Running out of ideas and just dump every possible color. Damn, 3 blues. Okay. I actually have the conversation about what the next color be already with someone else. Oh! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Good choice, guys. Good choice.
これは私のエクスプロージョンに勝るとも劣らない威力。素晴らしいです。
1,000 quotes! And I'm pretty sure this was not guaranteed. Let's go. This is probably my most lucky login campaign like ever so far. Like I got 1 time 100, which is kind of sad, which is the lowest, but like I got 3 times 500, which is like 3 times 100 points. One time now to 120 points, and the other was like 200 and 300. So like the lowest rewards 100, 200, 300 only like once. The biggest one is also once, and the second best is like 3 times. Yeah, I think I also got 100 with blue already, so... Okay, so back to the question. Potential next collabs for Konosuba. My personal guesses are Tanya the Evil might come in the future. Second season is announced, it could come soon, so maybe that. They could, in theory, make a collab with the Megumin spin-off and actually bring another Crimson Demon girl into the game as a new unit. Not sure if that would count as a collab or not, but like, there's a possibility. I'm still think Cautious Hero could be good, but the game is a little bit, like the anime is a little bit old, so no idea if that would make it. Big animes over the last few times that could fit in, like in the fantasy style. What did I wrote? But yeah, I said Fullmetal Alchemist could in theory still happening. Like they dropped a new mobile game, so that's also going pretty well, I assume. So even though the anime is older, this might be a possibility to boost the game. Kinda. I said we would love a new healer collab because since Emilia there was no like healer collab character, so it's hard to think about an actually healer. Um, yeah, the slime anime is pretty big. That could also happen. Sword Online is also a possibility, but I really hope not. It would just be a meme. Demon Slayer's pretty big if they could get the license. Maybe even like something like Demon Slayer could fit. Like these are at least battle characters that you can import to the game pretty easy. And they have iconic skills and kits. It's probably too dark, but like Demon Slayer would actually fit pretty well. We would have a healer that we can do a collab character. We have Goblin Slayer as a collab character. We can have Goblin as an, like boss and stuff like that. So it would fit in theory. It would be fantasy, but it's like I don't think so. Attack on Titan would be cool. It's hard to make actually like connections with Attack on Titan to which character could fit. And like, it's hard to say. Fate is also pretty big. They could in theory make something that would actually explode the game if we get a Fate collab. Like, imagine Saber Darkness. Just imagine Saber Darkness. That's right, guys. That's right. That could be like some pretty cool stuff, but I'm not sure how possible that is really. Spy Family is pretty hype at the moment, but I'm not sure like if that would mix well. Like any big fan, like we still have the debate that we like go with like isekai, non-isekai collabs. With isekai, I mean isekai in general, not isekai quartet, because Mushoku Tensei is not part of isekai quartet. That's actually something I said, Yannick, in the Discord. Anya Komiko would be kind of funny. So after Mushoku, it technically would be a fantasy alone, not isekai fantasy anime. So that's the thing with like what's big fantasy that's not isekai, that's also big. That's why slime could be hard, because it would in theory be isekai, but at the same time you can say like something like Wolfery could count as an isekai because it plays mostly in a different world, and isekai just means different world. You don't need technically be to reincarnated to be counted as an isekai, so I'm not sure how much this rule actually applies. But like, yeah, I don't know. There are a few cool options still out there, 100%, but I don't know yet. But yeah, we currently have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 23 normal collabs, normal characters, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We currently have 20 collab characters versus 21 non-collab characters. So, maybe. Slime has not collab yet. Solo leveling crossover would sound funny, but I'm not sure. Cautious Hero, I thought about that as well, but as I said, the anime is like so old. I'm not sure of like they would do a collab with that serious. Like with Re:Zero, it had season 2 coming out. Overlord had season 4 coming out. Damachi had season 3 and now season 4 coming out. Even Bofuri had another season coming out. Shield Hero had another season coming out. Like, most of the time it's stuff where actually a new season drops. So, I don't know if Cautious Hero would count there, sadly. And I would actually love if they just rerun collabs. Like, give me ReZero Part 2 with a Rem, for example, a Puck Assist. I would love a Puck Assist. Like, imagine a Puck Assist, that would be amazing. Beatrice maybe as a second character or something like that. Would be really cool. But I don't know how much it would happen. Especially because who would roll on the old banners right now in the JP meter? Like, the old Rem and Emilia are so bad, you probably don't want to roll on that. Or like any collab characters, so I'm not sure if people would roll on the old banners, so no idea if a rerun would be good. But like a part 2, I will take a part 2. Konosuba's getting Megumin spin-off. If Konosuba gonna have a Konosuba collab, I'm pretty sure they will celebrate the spin-off anime somewhat. Either a new unit, a 4-star welfare, something like that. There are possibilities. The biggest thing I could imagine them doing is actually give us a new unit, because like Police had dropped shortly after second Ani. We have our third Ani soon, so a new character would be on time, I guess. And they could, in theory, just like bring any Crimson Demon character to the game as a new character to celebrate the spin-off. So like either new custom for Megumin or Yun, or maybe even Comico, like give it maybe School Comico could be a possibility or something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think Maxa unit, probably some kind of units with login campaign or something like that. Maybe an event, I'm not sure, but like I expect something, but like I don't think it would be like count as a real collab in that regard, you know? ReZero Elsa. A Game of Life crossover with Blank as assist. I would love a Game of Life crossover, but again, I think we would need like a second season announcement for that. And with how the anime / light novel are going with No Game of Life, I'm not sure if we get a season like anytime soon. Wait, let me check something again. Spring anime 2023. Like, if we say like in 3, 4, 5 months, new collab. So yeah, Attack on Titan happens there. Demon Slayer next season happens there. Dr. Stone New World happens there. Dr. Stone would, by the way, be such a cool collab. Like, I'm not sure how good the battle units would be, but it would be a fun collab. And Another World with My Smartphone season 2. I'm still perplexed how this got a second season, but in theory, there's a possibility. Oh, Ranking of Kins gets the spin-off. Not the spin-off, the OVA, I think. That's pretty cool. Kuma 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 Bear gets a second season. Any other big hitters that I remember? There are a few animes announced, but nothing like too big that I'm like, oh yeah, that could potentially be something. Like, the big hitters that season are 100% Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Konosuba, and Dr. Stone. So maybe them. Summer 2023, Jujutsu Kaisen would be interesting as a collab. It's fantasy, so, you know, but it's also like maybe a little bit too adult. Zombie 100. I'm hyped for that, but I'm not counting on a collab on that. And after that, it's not too much announced. Isekai from smartphone is actually okay as a manga, okay. I'm dumb. Danmachi is not a isekai. Danmachi is just a fantasy world. It's fantasy, not isekai. So no, Kono fan doesn't only collab with isekai animes. In fact, every second collab is actually in theory non-isekai. Like, we had Reagan is not a collab 100%. We had Bofuri, which you can count as a collab, but also like actually probably not. It's debatable, so that's hard. Yeah, talking about potential collabs, and yeah, as I said, I expect Tanya the Evil, so Chocho Senkai as a collab, but probably like max in half a year or so. But people say next collab will probably be a non-isekai collab, so it wouldn't be Chocho Senkai. So maybe like in a year or like close to a year, we would get the collab then. Watching the Rock collab. Let's give him a Yuki Iris, please. Lol. You want back-to-back collab Iris's Moonblade? You sure? And I would take a Chocho collab. Like, I already said that before, but Rudius adult voice is actually Joseph Joestar. So we actually, in theory, have a Chocho voice in collab. Same with Cecily, by the way. I got told recently Cecily is actually the same voice actor as Jolene Cucho. So imagine Jolene, Cecily, Joseph, Kazuma, stuff like that. It would be pretty fun.
カズマのやつ、あんな美女たちに囲まれてけしからんな。
獣耳の人たち、
面倒なこと。
まだまだ未熟。皆さん、もう立派な仲。ついに出番ですか。まだ獣耳のここはまたいり。
カズマのやつ、
この巣は
カズマのやつ。
皆さん、ついに出番ですか。
おい、
ついに
おい、どうした？あっ
ご心配なく。お待たせ。
けないもんだな。
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
しのいでください。支援します。これはどうです？耐えられますか？はっ。いや、師匠。みんなで掴んだ勝利です。さあ、力が進みましょう。
これくらいで十分か？
家族を探す習得だけで使い方がもっと強い。この力で始めまして。エリスもたまには僕たちも戦力。
アクアは自分の
Yeah,
ことを神だと言っているが、人神とは大違いだな。
We have two voice lines. One where adult Rudius says Aqua and one where he says Kazuma. So in theory, we have Joseph Joestar saying Aqua and Kazuma, and also Konosuba, which is really, really fun. So I would be down for a Chocho collab, not gonna lie. Okay. Enough talking. Let's actually finally get into Hashirokuma arena runs. So, since my YouTube video, I actually got 2 more high scores, but also a lot of other people apparently got high scores. That's why I'm now only 24. But I think I know the strat now. Hopefully I can execute it on it once perfectly and just get a high score. Things I need to mention for this team. First up, the timing sometimes is actually pretty slim. It plays kind of weird with how you want to do waves and stuff. And also, you can ruin your run by getting too many crits. Like, if you kill the small enemies with AoE skills, with crits, before the last Roxy ulti, you just lose out on a lot of damage. So you really want to hope that like double hits and crits go on the main boss that can't die and not on the small ones. Otherwise, it might just kill your run. Sound like Tomokazu. I think it's, as I said, it's the Japanese voice actor of Joseph Joestar. Is it, how is it called again? You know, it's Tomokazu Sugita. You're right. That's the right name. Sorry. How does Ares Assist work? Ares Assist is pretty straightforward. You can use her 2 times. She has a cooldown of 30 seconds. And she will give you, I think, was it like 5 till 7 seconds, depending on how the level of her, of attack bar. So, for example, if you press her at like 55 seconds and no one can attack, everyone will get 5 till 7 seconds like of in-game time as action gauge. So, for example, you can just use another skill. I'll just show it in the first arena room. You'll simply see it here. Because as you can see, at the start, no one is able to attack. But I will use her instantly. And now, my units are able to attack. Because that's... See, everyone just got like bonus action to do stuff. So, here comes the first rear part. First up, Roxy needs one hit. You wanna focus the boss? Megumin could ult, but she has a water buff, so you wanna actually delay. She got hit, perfect. Now you explode with Megumin. With Megumin exploding, Union comes in. Union will proc a Fame passive proc, which will give Gauge to both Cecily and Roxy, and that allows Cecily to... frick, I misplayed that. To ulti rather soonish. There was a misplay. Ah, frick. Already misplayed there. Misplayed there. Never mind, Union died anyway. That's the rip run. Restart. Yeah, I know Chintama. And I actually know a lot of characters he voiced. He also voiced, for example, Gabiru from the Slime anime. That's pretty funny. As I said, Rudius as an adult form is one that stuck to my head 100%. He also has some other pretty big roles. He spoke in Lucky Star, I think. Yeah, he's also an Index. Also, like, pretty big. Inazuma 11. Beelzebub, which is really funny. I like that one. Brook in Pokemon, which is funny. A lot of more like that. He spoke so many animes. It's wild. Shigeki no Soma. He spoke a ton of stuff. Anyway, back to Arena. This time, hopefully, without any misplays. Probably check the YouTube video out after this run again to double check. So far, so good. I need to wait here until... Now we can do the CDR. Perfect. This is better. This is better. Delay for Reshred. Hit Union. Hit Union. Thank you. Reshred got applied in time. Perfect. So good so far, I think. Please get a double hit off. Please get a double hit off.
まだまだ
Yes! Woo! That's a 2.3, baby! Bam! Today arena runs! Today arena runs! I'm fucked, dude! They're stacked! I think I was 22 before, wasn't I? I got the same rank as global, yeah, both are ranked 19 now. This is, by the way, where real Cheeto luck comes in. Like, I'm at 18.6. Top rank is at 19.6, so he's still 100 more, 1 million more than me, and 1 million means 125k more damage than I did. Comp is pretty much the same. Like, the only difference here is he runs water damage up on Roxy, but no separate gotcha up for Roxy, so I think the rotation just is like slightly different there. I haven't tried it out yet. I just wanted to optimize and maximize the other one first. Also, double gotcha up on Megumi, which confuses me, which probably just means like he uses Cecily and Roxy to clear the waves, and then just Megumi gotcha up into Megumi water damage up into ulti, something like that. Also no water damage on Cecily and our Union, but instead of that, both gotcha up and on Cecily on Union. So the only water damage buff one is actually Roxy. So Roxy's damage will be higher, Union's and Cecily's damage should be lower, but their ulti timing should be a little bit more consistent, where like I'm not sure, like Cecily's ulti mostly are fine, but like Union's ultis are not doing any damage anyway, so no big difference. Maybe this weekend Honkai League. Maybe after the stream, depending on how long I take here. But by the way, I have the same team as rank 2. So exactly the same, just like more water damage on both Cecily and Union. Which could actually maybe be the problem here. Like, if my Cecily crits with her water damage AoE skill, the smaller mobs, they might die too early. Like, you saw that any mob had like a sliver of health less before the last Roxy ult, so only the damage that was dealt to the mobs until they died will count to the highest score. So, in technicality, you want all the crits be on single target skills, only on single target skills, and you also want a double hit from Roxy to mostly just hit the big one, because every damage it does to the side mobs just means the ulti damage at the end will be lower than it could be, which reduces the score. Like, I was at 2.2, and if the ulti did full damage to every mob, including the boss, that's like 200k bonus. So in theory, I should be at 2.4 million. But because the mobs were so low, I'm only at 2.3. So all here comes simply down to what skills you will crit, and how often the double hit will hit other mobs. That's it. That's the RNG here to get rank 1.
敵にたくさん
Let's try this again.
このスバさあ行きますよ。内緒ですよ。我が力思い知れ。
Damn, Roxy starts with a lot of sauce.
入信するのなら
まだまだ。見た目で判断しないでください。
たい教えを聞いていって。
準備完了です。これが水曜級の力です。これで決めます。
You see, a crit on a small mob, that's bad. That's already damage loss from the ulti.
あとは頼みましたよ。
白紙図鏡の福音よ。
観念しなさい。
可愛いのリコはどこ？
私に任せて。はあ、準備完了です。
Really?
我が名はユンユン。
悪魔倒すべし魔王。
これが水曜級の力です。
入信しないと地獄に落ちますよ。
ごめんね。これで決めます。
Okay, 2 hit on the big boss, that's good.
私に任せて。はあ、私の攻撃を。
Ah, Reshred run off. And of course I crit a single target then. Oh, Satch.
準備完了です。
一泡吹かせてやる。
いい子、これが水曜級の力です。
I misplayed that hard.
大頭部セイバー。 内緒ですよ。
That one Roxy ulti was badly timed. That's so bad.
白紙図鏡の福音よ。
甘く見ないで。はあ、これで決めます。
悪魔倒すべし魔王しばくべし。
私に任せて。準備完了です。 大頭部セイバー。スキャリー。これが水曜級の力です。
Yeah, I got the boosted ulti off still with Roxy. That's really key. That's really key.
悪魔倒すべし魔王。白紙図鏡の福音よ。
これで決めます。行くわよ。
可愛いロリコはどこ？
私に任せて。えい。
Like the front one in the middle. That's the good damage that I want on the mobs.
観念しなさい。万端よ。準備完了です。
Oh, the water buff ran out. That's sad. Still more high score. Let's go. Rank 11. Woo! We're getting there, boys. We're getting there.
このスバ
Woo! This is actually the strategy to, like, in theory, the strategy is not that hard to memorize, but I didn't practice much, so I'm learning on the go, and I just like see small tidbits where I can like improve stuff. For example, delay Union's first rush rate use by like half a second. The basic timing from Cecily and Roxy doesn't matter, but allows Union to properly loop a second rush rate, and with that, hopefully a last one, for example. The timing of Cecily's water damage buff sometimes it's a little bit off, or like I need to look out for and improve that. Small tidbits like that, and of course, as I said, the luck at the beginning with what you crit, how often you crit, which mob you crit and hit, all comes down to this. So it's just cool to see the small improvements step by step, and just like slowly but surely getting higher ranks, getting higher ranks.
爆裂鍼灸魔術師とは私のこと。深淵より来たれ。見た目で判断しないでください。油断は禁物ですよ。許しましょう。入信するのなら。油断は禁物ですよ。準備完了です。これが水曜級の力です。エクスプロージョン。もう身動き一つ取れません。私の出番が来たよね。隠し図教の福音よ。観念しなさい。可愛いロリコはどこ？
Like here, wait, with fresh red like that. That should be good.
エリスの胸はパトリー。準備完了です。準備万端よ。我が名はユウユウ。アクシズ教の敵は吊るし上げます。これが水曜級の力です。まだまだ。いいことしてあげる。入信しないと地獄に落ちますよ。まだまだ。可愛いロリコはどこ？観念しなさい。私に任せて。勝負よ。準備完了です。よっよっ。我が名はユウユウ。はっ。エリスの胸はパトリー。これが水曜級の力です。
So far, so good. Ooh. Crit from Cecily ulti. With attack down, that's a little bit sad, but like, it's still good, I guess.
これで決めます。ごめんね。観念しなさい。スキアリー。私の攻撃を食らいいいバタよ。
変身しないと地獄に落ちますよ。
準備完了です。これが水曜級の力です。
The back one mob is like a little bit lower than I want it to be. They are a little bit lower than I want them to be, sadly.
可愛いロリコはどこ？
は
悪魔倒すべし、魔王しばくべし。
まだまだ。まだまだ。
Oh, Cecily doesn't have a speed boost anymore, that's sad.
こっちじゃないから。準備完了です。
変身しないと地獄に落ちますよ。
これが水曜級の力です。
I don't think that's a high score.
エリスの胸はパトリー。
Yeah, that was... Hi Sakata, welcome. But still, that was like one bad run, the first one, and 3 decent run with 2 back-to-back high scores. I count it as a success for today. I count it as a success, dude.
クエストに行く準備はできてますか？
That's a magic book with a circle buff. It's a new buff. That's the old buff, but different.
皆さんとの
So-
絆を深めれば。
Let's show
こんなことも。
let's show the new Cecily, for example, because the new Cecily is the first unit that has it. This one here. You can see the small circle in the book here, and you can see in the text that there's the big EX. So there are new buffs called EX buffs, which are different instances of buffs that can coexist with the normal buff. So in case for Roxy, she buffs her tier 2 magic attack X buff on herself, so higher magic damage for herself. And the meanwhile, she can also get the tier 3 magic attack buff from Union, so she has just like 2 magic attack buffs. So a tier 3 plus a tier 2 boost. Same thing can now exist with Megumin, as Roxy Megumin has a tier 1 water X buff, and this Cecily with a light X buff. And you got one year? Congratulations then.
手のつけられない暴れん坊だったエリスも立派に成長しました。
By the way, look at that, guys. I have 90k quads now. I have 90k quads now. Woo! I'm so prepared for part 2.
パーティーを組みましょう。
I still hope I get lucky part 2. Don't get me wrong. I really hope I get lucky and just can save a ton of quads for like the next big battle that I need to pull on, aka second Ani probably.
静かにシュワシュワをな。
So I really hope I get lucky, but like, it feels good to have so much quads. Part 2 is Iris and Iris. Iris, sorry. And I sadly have neither of those. Because I got Roxy from the ticket. But hey, I have more free pulls. Maybe I get an Iris from the free pulls. I don't know. We'll see. And yeah.
聞かせてあげるわ。女神の愛と悲しみの鎮魂歌を。
Think the last one runs out today. I think today is the last one, so I need to rebuy that one tomorrow. Right? Yep, okay. This one also only runs like for like 2 more days or so. 2 more days. Damn, I'm good.
この
Woo!
女神アクアの美しさに首ったけってわけね。欲しいものがあるなら挑戦あるのみです。
Can Aqua's voice act to see you for the subscribe thing? I'm not sure. I have no idea. But why should she sue like a guy on Twitch with like not even 200 followers? Not even 300 followers. Sorry. You could say the same thing with my emote. Like, in theory, it's his face. You can say like, remove that. And if he says I need to remove that, I need to remove that 100%. But unless they don't complain, I'm pretty sure I can use it. Like,
聞かせてあげるわ。女神の愛と悲しみの鎮魂歌を。たまには静かにシュワシュワを飲みたい時もあるの。女神だって信じてもらえなかったんですけど。
we flex really quick. Sure, flex.
なんですけど。アークプリストである私がいるんだもの。回復はお任せなさい。たまには制限時間内ならいつでも挑戦可能よ。
依頼は起きる前に装備をしっかり整えて。
Well, time to skip some stuff real quick and you hopefully get the explosion. By the way, we got a new mission for 10 million defeats, which is 250 character bond food, 200 character bond food, and like a Nyamblet, I think, or so. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, hey, I'll take more bond food any day. Like, I used other food to push my Roxy to 50. I think I even used an apple. And I still need to push my Rudius to 50, and I need to push Ares to 50 when she drops. So, if I can get more, I gladly take that. I'm still debating which stage I should skip here all the time. I don't know. Like, at the moment, I'm actually really happy that I have 2 times water damage up, but I probably still need like a water gotcha up, so I'll gladly take that. Same with light. I think I need to finish my light. Then I get that flex thing for alert. Which flex thing do you mean? Worst case, refresh your browser. Like, oh, you resubbed. Hey, welcome back. But yeah, you need to refresh your browser probably. Then you can probably play the alert. Refresh the browser once and then it should be visible, I think. At least that's always what works for me. Not visible? That's weird.
のショーにしてみせる。夢を叶えるまで。
By the way, I'm gear B to toilet. Well, I just let this battle out of Oh! Mid place, that's weird.
一瞬の隙を作る。
おさわりは
Big F.
踊るように攻撃を。ていや、歌う準備はできてるよ。そら、流れるようなステップで。
スペシャルサービスチケット。これもバネル様の
いいもの見せてあげる。
残業はしません。
観念してね。
おさわりは禁止です。
踊るように攻撃を。そら、はあ。
嘘、私の腕の見せ所ですね。スペシャルサービスチケット。
て流れるようなステップで。
インフーズしてきた。
いいもの見せてあげる。夢を叶えるまで私は負けない。
おさわりは禁止です。
一瞬の隙を作る。これは避けられる。
やっちゃった。女神の私に任せなさい。私の腕の見せ所ですね。
ステージに立つんだ。
スペシャルサービスチケット。
水のラプソディ。
これで終わりよ。
一瞬の隙を作る。
お客様のお帰りです。
There we go. I'm back. I'm back. Let's go. Let's go. Weird question, chat. Weird question. I have a friend who made me thumbnails for the video series that I wanted to upload. The thing here is, they are labeled with like part 1, part 2, and part 3. Wait, never mind. Some question. I was just like, I wanted to talk about the weapon stuff in part 3, but then at the same time I realized that's absolutely dumb. Like, I should make a separate video for the weapons alone. Just like a weapon guide, weapon tier list, something along these lines. Would make way more sense. So... yeah, I just make a separate video, weapon tier list. After that, I just do like, or like weapon guide, elemental weapon guide, and then I make the separate guide about all the other stuff. Wait, what? Oh, just video games, okay. And let's do one more run. Wait. I did something wrong.
覚悟はいい？これは避けられる？やあ？踊るように攻撃。
Oh, I chose the wrong folder. That's explains it.
はあ、歌う準備できてるよ。
Unity assets, comma, amateur, weapon.
覚悟はいい？いいもの見せてあげる。
お客様のお帰りです。
踊るように攻撃を。はあ。それ。やあ、歌う準備はできてるよ。
やっちゃった。メガネの私にスペシャルサービスつけた。
おやー、水のラプソディ。
お客様のお帰りです。
おやー。
Okay, let me do one thing real quick. Come on. Oh, okay. I can resubmit it. That's good. That's good. Okay. Damn it, I need to log in for that. Oh, frick. So, I was doing on the side, trying to make a new tier list with like all the weapons images in there. But apparently need an account to do that. But I can log in with Twitter. Okay, never mind then. That's good to know. Oh no! I need to do it all again. Oh, let me do this again, real quick. Okay, does this work? Does this work? Oh, it worked! Let's go! Okay, okay, okay. So now we can do following. I need to make this a little bit smaller. A tiny bit smaller. There we go. This looks good. This looks good. Okay, so let's do the obvious stuff first, by the way. Like, I know this looks weird or sounds dumb, but like, with elemental weapons, all other, with the new elemental weapons, all others are like, whatever, dude. If you can use the better ones, you never use them. They are all outclassed. Same, by the way, with arena weapons. They are good, but like, we mostly have like god weapons and stuff like that, so why would you ever want to use them? It's wild to me how many color weapons we actually have. Probably like here. Yeah, now this gets hard. Now this gets hard. This is 100% up here. This is also 100% up here. Same with that. That's also up here, but lower. You know, the wind sword goes up here. Earth sword, probably down here. Light sword should be somewhere here. The dark sword, probably also here. Electro dagger here. Earth dagger is also up here. Daggers are so broken, dude. Daggers are so broken. It's wild. Hmm. Probably also like somewhere here. That's really good one. Should be up there. Here I think wind. Probably also here light. Probably more like here, and dark is also here. Shunshin should be up here. Ah. Leah goes up here. And everything else should also just be in here. There we go, guys. Weapon tier list. Okay, no. Now I need to sort this. This is kind of a bit question is, how do I want to sort them? You guys should be down here actually. These god weapons should be down here. Wait, never mind. These are... Okay, how are we gonna do this? Oof. Maybe I should just sort it like how it should be instead of strict power level. But then again, I would need a separate list. I think something like this should work. Like Shunshin Maru's crit rate and gotcha makes it like one of the best, if not the best weapon out there. And I think because it's also so old, it deserves a separate tier list. Then we have A for always use. Like Fast Chris Wind Dagger, Fast Erika Fire Dagger. Ninja Chris and Suicide Erika for now. Water Dagger, Lady Lisa, still used. Earth Dagger for Booba Melissa, still used. Fire Spear for Leah. Water Spear for, also for Leah. Electro Spear for Miru. I like also, still used, still really good. Oh, dude, I don't know about the sorting. Electro Sword is used by Misaka and or, for example, Fast Kazuma. Problem is Misaka sometimes also needs Shinshimaru for God Jump, and besides Misaka, there's like no Electro Sword user that can use it. Same thing with like Wind Kazuma. If you can afford the extra damage and don't need a gotcha, for example, if you run his ulti 1 version 2 to just loop the ultis anyway, then the wind damage is the best one because it's the highest damage for him. Otherwise, you use his personal weapon. You do that. The elemental rods are just generally good, like fire for Megumin, for example. Otherwise, you can use this on Xmas Wiz, on Komiko, stuff like that. There are options out there. Water stuff, as you just saw, for Roxy, for Yun, for like any water mage, to be honest. Right now, global water mages are like not that present, but it's still, I think, good to have, especially later down the line. Electro, also for Electro mages like Yun, that's still doable and good. Vanir can use it if we are full Fiskak. Rin can use it. There are multiple use cases. Earth for Vanir, really good. And Yun also can use it. Earth Yun when you use her. God. But he is like the thing. Wait. At row below. There we go. Now let's make it that. Okay, this would make more sense. Yep. This makes more sense, I think. This makes more sense. Used. You know what? Let's put that one in B tier, actually. Let's put that one in B tier. Oh wait, Maple Dagger. Let's move that up. Okay, let me double check. So, okay, let me sort something real quick. Okay, Electro Dagger. Let's do that. I think that's better. Okay, okay. So let's sort these by use case. Wind will always be used, 100%. Let's keep Dark Deck a little bit lower. Fire Dagger should be up there. Should I make this tier list global or JP, guys? I think I should make this global, right? Yeah, Shinjimaru is just that broken, it's wild. At least I think there's like rarely a case where if there's a unit that can run Shinjimaru, you don't want to give Shinjimaru to it. Like if you want a unit to ult, it's probably a good idea to give it Shinjimaru. Unless the gotcha is not needed. Like, for example, there's a strategy with Fess Iris where you want her slot 4 and she comes in at like 10 seconds left to just do like skill 1 into skill 2 into ulti. If you get hit, then she can't ult with Light Sword, which is just more damage. No. Even there you use Shinjimaru because it's normal damage. You're on ulti 2 off element, and then Shinju is just better. So yeah, okay. I have to call up weapons in here, but they don't affect anything. So I just leave them in here. So I should probably just go with global meta, like which one should you craft first? So in that regard, I actually think that is good. I'm not sure about that one here, not gonna lie. I take a last 100%. Or Earth, probably. Actually, probably this. For Dark, 100% this first. Fire Spear, actually the highest, but it's not yet available, so that's why it's there. For Wind, we have these. Probably spear into that. This is also electro. Whew. This should have the lowest priority, 100%. Water, wind, fire. Water, wind, fire. Electro. Light. Earth. No, it's like the specific unit doesn't mean like, oh, only character X can equip it, but like weapons that are sometimes are better than elemental weapons. Like for example, if you actually need the bonus guard up and Chinchimaru is not available, you can use Kazuma's personal weapon on him. Aqua's personal weapon is good if you like need the bonus physical attack and don't have any healing. For example, Danmachi Dark Aqua will always use her personal weapon. Same with Forbidden Aqua. They will always use the personal weapon. And are in that regard better than the elemental weapon counterparts. Megumin is same thing. If you don't need the bonus damage on waves, you can theoretically wait. No, Megumi needs to move down. Megumi needs to be moved down. My bad. I'm pretty sure like fire stuff plus 6 if you don't need the other elemental damage will just give you more magic attack, more like explosion damage. Yeah, Whiz if you need the healing, you use a personal weapon. Same with Darkness if you need the defense. For now, this is pretty much just Bofuri Darkness. Fast Cecily actually prefers this weapon over the Water Scepter. So this is yeah, that's when you actually use her. Otherwise, you just use the other ones. Same with Leah. Like, if you like really need the magic resistance from this one, then you use her. But normally, you just go with an elemental or this one if you need the healing. And this is also just for healers when you actually just need the guard shop. Like last arena, I think with, was it Aqua? I think it was Forbidden Aqua, pretty sure, yeah. Where it's actually Fiskak, you just use that one for the more guard shop to get the ults more reliable off. That's why I said, by the way, better on specific units, not characters. Like, this isn't better on Kazuma at all. On special unit, special Kazuma variants, this is better. And I think these are at like all not used. Like, we never used the water sword unit, like maybe for Valentine's Iris slot 4, but like, do you really want to craft it for that regard? I don't think so. Let's do that. Fire healing stuff sounds interesting for Rapper Aqua, but Rapper Aqua doesn't see use, so it's whatever. Electro Dagger maybe for slot 4 Chris, but then you just run her personal weapon, I think. Or it's just a god weapon, whatever, dude. It's not that important. Maybe even do that. I think like Chris is also like a rare case where, well, no, it's not better. It's not better per se. It's not better. No, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. This one was used for Cielo like once or twice. But you like how does it? I didn't use this. The highest team rank, I think. No, the second highest used this, I think. But like it's not really needed. But it's good if you want to need it. There is like only Lisa is a rash red unit for like light where she needs the dagger, but it's like also rare. The only sword unit that's used in Earth or that was used is pretty much just Agnes, I think. Second Anti-Darkness was used once or twice, but she wants Chunchimaru, no doubts. This is like for Kazuma, Overlord Kazuma, or Albedo Darkness, or Overlord Darkness. You can use it, but you can just use the other weapons. Like, they're not needed. Same with Spear, there's nothing. Healing one might potentially be like used for once or twice, but at the same time, I don't care. But yeah, I think this sounds good. Did I download the tier list? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay. Perfect. I have my tier list for my video. Let's go. Okay, so now we can remove this. And just be like, whoop. Okay, this should be in the middle, I think. Okay, no one should talk like that. That's good. That's good. Well, let's do the talking real quick so we have our video, and then I can try to upload this on Friday or something like that. Let me lower this a little bit so I'm not like too loud. That would be bad. Okay. Hey guys, Katsuma Gaming here. Y'all have waited a really long time for this. I'm sorry for the delay, but it's finally time. I present you my personal weapon tier list. Woo! So, before we actually go through the list, big disclaimer, everything here really depends on what units you have. Like, even though a weapon is like a really good one and is like used by a variety of characters. If you don't have the characters, you don't need to craft the weapon. So if you have like an element or like anything where like, oh, I don't know where to craft, keep the materials. Just keep them. You can craft the weapon whenever you need it, whenever you're like, oh, now I have the unit, now the unit will be used in arena, now the weapon will be cool. You can just craft it right then and now. So don't like start crafting weapons for characters you don't have or like anything else just because you think it's good. Just wait until you need it and then craft it. And by the way, if this video helps you out, please remember to like and subscribe and maybe follow me on YouTube, Twitch. Join the Discord below if you have any other questions. I try to reach 1,000 subs this year, so on YouTube, so any sub counts. Thank you very much, and let's get right into it. For me, currently, the best weapon in the game still is Junjimaru. One small disclaimer though, Junjimaru is currently only level 6. It will get an upgrade later down the line to +7 with the personal weapons, I think. That actually gives him another boost. Why I have it in a separate tier list is simply because it's universal. You can use it on any sword character that needs the extra gauge, or you just want higher crit rate. And if you don't have a proper sword, elemental sword, you can always use it. It's multiversal, it's always good. It's never like bad or anything. You pretty much always want to use it. That's why for me it's in a separate tier list. On separate tier, sorry. Now let's start with the first tier. It's A, the craft first list. Also wrote down in brackets here, trio from left to right. So I sorted these weapons by element here, and I suggest you to start with the weapon on the left from the same element. So for example, for water, you want to rush the water scepter for Fast Aqua first, because Fast Aqua is currently the best unit we have in the game. It's really versatile. After that, you might want to craft 1 or 2 daggers for Ninja Chris and Swimsuit, Erika, even though later, for example, Kuroko can use the dagger still. So these are all good. After you have these, you probably want to craft 1 water spear for future Faslia, or you can also go with the water mage staff, because there will be like maybe 1 or 2 arenas with a hard Fiskak where you just want to use mages, and then it's good to have one. I'm not sure which one you should craft first. I think it comes down to when you actually finish with the other elements. Now that the drop rates got nerfed back to how it was supposed to be at the first place, I can't predict how long you will take to actually craft the other weapons. So as I said before, look what time it is, what units may come or not. Maybe check out my video then to see what's ahead of us. And depending on that, just decide, okay, either keep it and just craft whatever you need first, or yeah, craft whatever you want. For wind, it's pretty simple as well. I think the highest priority right now should be the wind dagger. We all know Fast Press is coming soon. I have a video about that as well, check it out. So get the dagger for her prepared and craft it like, well, craft it if you guarantee a Fast Press, then it's worth it. The second best option, in my opinion, is either the sword or the mage staff. Sword for a single customer is really good and is pretty decent damage. The mage staff is really good for Wiz, for example. For later down the line, there's a Union, a new Wind Union that's really good that can use it. The other alternative would actually probably be the spear for Casual Leah. If you get Casual Leah, she's a really strong wind unit. Again, also in the video, and she will love the weapon, but not all the time, because sometimes you actually want the god weapon because you need the healing, because Leah is supposed to be the tank. So it's hard to give a highest priority or like a sorting thing. I just think single customer will be used the most, so that's probably the best bet. The other two are kind of back and forth, and the last one should be the healing stuff for wind, because Fast Ciela will use it when she drops, which is still a long way to go, don't get me wrong, so you don't need to rush it, but maybe save some when you're done with the others so you can actually craft it once she drops. Fire's a little bit of a mixed bag. Normally I would say go with the spear, but the spear's not yet in the game. So the next best option is either the mage shot or the sword. Mage one for Megumin, simple as that. It's really good on her. You can also use other fire mages, but fire meta will slowly shift towards physical units more. So it's pretty much only for Megumin, and that's why I also like the sword and the dagger are here. The sword will be really good for the upcoming Kempo Mitsurugi. You can use it on him. There are other sword units, fire units that come in the future that can use it. The dagger is really good on Belle, for example. You can use it on OG Erika with her ulti 2. That's also a pretty good thing to do. We will get eventually a new unit called Lisa with an OG fire unit. She also uses dagger, really good on her. Fast Erika, of course, in the future, stuff like that. So many units that use a dagger. So that's why I have this current priority, because right now there aren't many fire daggers, but they will come. And then once they actually drop, it probably shifts higher in the priority. But that's why the tier list is for exactly this moment. For Electro, it's probably you either craft the mage rod or the sword first. For Fast Kazuma or School Union, whichever you have or use more. After that, I think you should probably go with either the spear or the healing scepter. Really depends on what units you have. Mirror is already out, so I'd say for now the spear would be higher priority. We will get Snow Cecily in the future in like 2 months or so. She would love the Electro Spear, and it's really good for her and kind of needed actually, because she doesn't have that much healing, and it just allows the team to stay healthier most of the time. But then again, you need to pull her, you need to pull for her. She's a non-limited unit, so not sure if she would be the highest priority, and that's why, again, either just save until the banner drops and then look if you get her, or just use the other and craft it after. Light is a mixed bag, not gonna lie. Light will be a back and forth between mages and Fizz until Sheltier comes. If you pull for Sheltier, she can use the light lance, and it's pretty good on her. You can also use the god weapon, not gonna lie, that's also a possibility, but I think the light spear is the best one. After that, you should go fully into the mage rod and then the sword. Simply prepare for Fast Union in like 4 months, I think, or so, or 5. Also, Fast Iris drops with her, but Union has more presence and will be used longer in the future. And other light mages like Halloween Aura will come in the future that can use it. Meanwhile, the sword is pretty much just for Iris, I guess. And also Fast Iris can use Shunshimaru, for example, so that's why it's the lowest priority. For Earth, I think the best one is the Mage Rod for Vanir, hands down. He's probably our strongest unit at the moment. After that, probably the Dagger for Booba Melissa. The Spear and the Healing Scepter are only for the moment when actually Accelerator drops, because Accelerator loves the Spear. He also loves to be run with Onsen Cialadan, and she uses the healing Earth Spear, so craft them once they actually drop. Before that, maybe craft a second Mage Rod, for example, for Xmas Union, or like then Raygun Collab Union, stuff like that. I think it's way better to invest into that than the other two. For Dark, it's also pretty simple. Darks are run by mages and will be run by mages forever. Until like really late, there comes a Maple. So with the Wolverine collab, Maple loves the dagger, but that's really low priority. Before that, just craft like 3 Mage Rod for Einzelgon, for Union, for Fast Aura in the future and stuff like that. It's just better. Like, trust me, you want these first. And also with that, the 2 god weapons for mages and the spear. Also on tier list A, if you haven't crafted them or maxed them, I think these are the best ones after Chunchimaru to craft the max. Simply because they are versatile, they are good on other units, and sometimes even better than personal weapons. So I think these are like, this is like the S rank for me. You should craft these first. As I said, some with like a hint for a little bit later, so you don't need to craft them ASAP, but I think crafting them or having them seems to be pretty good. B tier are mostly personal weapons to the healing scepter. To clarify, I said be better on specific units. With units, it's actually units. So for example, Aqua has OG Aqua and Fast Aqua in the background there, and not Aqua as the character. Because sometimes you just want to use them. For example, if you have a customer that just wants to do 2 skills into ult, into fainting, then his personal weapon might be better. Aqua, Danmachi Aqua, and future Forbidden Fest Aqua lost a personal weapon because of the higher attack up and the light damage bonus. Darkness, if you like need Darkness really as a big tank and maybe run her with for Ulti 1 version 2, it's good to have that. You just be more tanky and stuff like that. With personal weapon, if you need Whiz to tank and survive a little bit longer, it's really good for the extra healing. Cecily lots of personal weapon on her fast unit when it drops. Even better than the healing scepter on her, the water run. So also really good to prioritize. Same with Leah. If you don't have the God Scepter available and don't have any other element, it's really good to use it. Or if you just need the more magic resistance. And same with the healing stuff. The guard sharp on it at +6 makes it versatile, makes it still really good. Like, it's less damage but more healing, and also the guard sharp really helps out some rotation, stuff like that. So that should be the next priority. C tier are good weapons, but they are not used much. Like, if you don't have anything else, you can always use the God Dagger. It's nice to have, but like not the high priority. Water Sword will never be used. Maybe for slot 4 Valentine's or Xmas Iris, but that's it. Fire healing stuff never got used, sadly, because Rapper Aqua is... there's no place in fire for her. Electro Dagger, also like not worth to craft. You max use it on a slot 4 unit or something like that, not worth it. The light healing stuff is good on School Cielo, but you use it like 2 or 3 times at all so far, so not that high of a priority or not something you should focus on first. Same with the dagger. There's like maybe 1 light dagger unit that can use it, but it's not worth it. Same with the sword and the other weapons in that tier. They are good weapons, but we don't have yet proper characters where I'm like, oh yeah, these are really strong characters. You want these weapons on them ASAP. Then we have the D tier backup weapons. They are mostly caught up in personal weapons, so if you have nothing else there, you can still use them. They are not like bad per se. They are still decentable, usable. For example, like Unit's personal weapon in Light Arena is still pretty good. Same with Rin, for example. You can also, for example, use Sheltier's personal weapon if you don't want to craft the Light Spear. They're all really good still, and you can use them, but it's compared to the others, they're just a little bit worse. So lowest tier. And then also have the other elemental weapons and the arena weapons, but to be honest, if you can craft any of the other weapons, you probably rarely, if at all, use the other weapons. For a few rare cases, maybe you want a maxed elemental weapon. Keep in mind though, you can use maxed elemental weapons to craft the new elemental weapons. So for example, if you say like, oh, I have a +6 fire staff because I used it for Xmas with for Arena a few weeks ago. You just need to check A, that it's unlocked, B, that no team has this weapon equipped, and then you can actually use this Fire Mage Rod to craft the new elemental Fire Mage Rod, and you just get all the materials that you used back. This includes Mora, this includes the this includes the Ares currency, this includes the slabs, this includes the, for example, other weapon that you used for +6ing a weapon. So don't be afraid to push the normal elemental weapons if you think they're good and you want to use them, because you can still always upgrade them. But I don't think there are many use cases where you want to do that. So yeah, that's it. I will post this image in the Discords later once this video is live, so you can always check it out there. If you have any other ideas or disagree with something, let me know down in the comments. I'm still down to upgrade this and make it fresh. I also want to make one for the current JP meta in the future as well, but I think Global has the current need for this, so here you go. I hope this helps you out. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe. Maybe write a comment if you enjoyed the list, or as I said, if you disagree or something like that. And good luck in your future arena runs. Until then, bye bye. Damn, I'm a content machine today. I have like global high score, I have JP high score, I have the talk about the newest banner drop with the new arena that's coming up. Woo! The only sad part is, this means tomorrow I need to sit down and make like 5 thumbnails. And then I need to decide when I wanna upload which video. Like, I might actually upload the global arena 1 video today, because I think it can help people out. Tomorrow then the weapon guide, I guess, and then like Saturday or in between the JP arena guide. But like also the other video with talking about the current stuff might also be high priority to remember the people that the rates are lower, but that's just how it is in JP and stuff like that. So I need to look how I do it. What are the best accessories to make? Good question. How do I say it? I mean, global currently is pretty limited, and here I need to say, of course, the highest rarity. Like, most of arenas, you actually run a physical resistance earrings. There are few where you might want or need the magic resistance, but I think the highest priority for now is just, like, get free of every physical resistance one, and after that, and they are maxed, you can maybe start with, like, 1 or 2 magic resistance ones. These here are, like, only niche cases for like one arena where it's like slot 1 with a silence or a bind where you actually want to use it, but they are not that high priority. Like, you can see even me as a JP player, I have like 2 max per them from these just 1, and the magic resistance ones like 0, 0, 0 and 1, so like they are not good. Stuff will change though when the new earrings will drop, the elemental earrings. As you can see here, I went full for the damage up, but to be honest, I think having 1 of each element as gauge up might be the better strategy. Like, get 1 gauge up per element, then get 1 damage per element, and after that, depends on what units you have, I assume. That would be my strategy I would go with in global. I will talk about them, by the way, as well in my guide series that I hopefully make this weekend. We'll see. What they are, what they do, what the stats are, everything like that. It will come, but for now, since we don't have them yet, as I said, 3 per element, then you're pretty much good to go, and then like 1 or 2 per these. Here also is the same thing as with weapons. You see, to craft them, I need the other one, so you can always just use a max earring, unlock it, remove from every team, and then just use it to craft a new one, so it's not like it's wasted or anything. Craft them if you can, and then you're good to go. Is this clear enough, or do we need to give you more instructions on that? Reset. Sorry. There's just so much talking, my voice starts dying again. Damn, I actually talked so long that I back to 20 stamina. Thanks, was very informative. I'll wait for full guide with anticipation. Sounds good. Maybe for the weapon video, I should actually remove the last part where I said you can always no, I think I keep it the way it is. But for the earrings, I should make a disclaimer with like, you can always use them to make the new one, so it's never a bad idea to just craft them and push them, because it won't be waste resources. I think I should do that, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll try to actually make more guides in the future, like the series of 3 parts that I want to do hopefully this weekend. I want to do a new manual guide, more tier lists in the future, stuff like that. So I hope I get to do them. If I miss anything, I'm also always open to like videos ideas. So if you're like, hey, what's the best characters to push, or which characters should I pot, which characters should I prioritize affinity and stuff like that, I'm always down for such a idea. I just need to know if there like are people interested, like maybe a beginner guide and stuff like that, an updated beginner guide for the current version for new people who start playing the game. I just don't know how many new people actually start the game that could need these kind of guides, so that's why I'm not doing them that much at the moment. By the way, I'm so hyped for global when we actually reach the damage threshold that we can just kill bosses with like 6 moves. Like if I have a halfway decent strong team here, we can just do rush red, mortar damage, double hit.
一瞬の隙を作る。お客様のお帰りです。可愛いロリコはどこ？自分を信じて。
Like just like that, I already did like 50% of the HP from the boss.
ステージに立つんだ。 Man, if only you didn't, but that's why it was so slow. One guy was just AFK. But yeah, this is like the point where we can actually just kill the boss with like 2 turns. This is the moment when Raffian actually gets really good. And with that point also the mage assist, because you can just like buff your units for 2 turns, apply rash rate, apply buffs, do tons of damage, and boss is gone. It's fast, it's simple, it's really good. That's good. Still haven't gotten explosion, right? Nope. How do I unlock explosion? You know what? Let me just watch an ad and skip more stages to see if we can unlock explosion. Let me just mute that because it's annoying. Oh. Oops, that was the wrong button. I wanted to unmute. There we go, explosion. Okay. Last action of today, daily explosion. Which color should I use, guys? Let me know. Which color should I use? Yannick, I know you want to say blue. I know, I just want to see if someone else says anything. If there are even people still here or not.
I'm not sure. Oh, we got a rat. And welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. You know what, Yannick? Since you technically did not write blue in chat, I'll go with red here. Also, we did blue on the logging campaign, okay?
穏やかな食後の昼下がりにはエクスプロージョン
Explosion. 80? 90, okay. I'm still kind of sad that I like 80 more than 90, but I'd gladly take a 90 over a 71 or a 60. So I'm happy with that. But yeah,
聞かせてあげるわ女神の愛
last chance. If you have any questions, you can ask them right now. Otherwise, on the next stream or just my Discord or below YouTube video, whatever. But last chance to ask live questions, because with that, I think I'm done for today. Food should be ready in like 5 minutes. After that, I just going to sit through, cut down the VOD highlights, export them to YouTube, make a plan, maybe make thumbnails and stuff like that. This all take time, so you don't want to stream too long. But yeah, if you have any question, ask them now. And if not, wait, credit card number. Wait.
私はララティーナって名前可愛いと思うのだから自信を持ってリアの部屋は散らかってるわね女神の浄化能力じゃ力になれそうにないわたまには
my Japanese credit card that I use to register me on Google with a Japanese account is 3572313445416711. Viable till 2026 09, and security code is 913. There you go. There you go. That's 100% not fake and not generated credit card number. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Now I have fun making a Japanese Google Play account. Black blue, Stevio. Black blue. Oh. I see. Very important questions, guys. But seriously, if you guys want a Japanese Google Play account, I can help you out with that. I know how you did it. And yes, you need a fake payment method, aka a fake credit card. And even though it gets declined the moment you want to use it, it still allows you to save your address into Japan, and that works. So, actually cool that stuff like this exists. It makes stuff so much easier. But I guess that's it with questions. So have a nice day, have a nice week. Check out my videos when I upload them, and you know, watch them, like, comment, helps me out a ton. Let's break those goals I set with 100 Discord, 300 Twitch, 550 on YouTube, so I can make my big giveaway, make everyone happy, and yeah. Thank you all so much for everything. I really appreciate all of you. Have a nice day, and see you next time. Bye bye.
Not 無計画目指すはウィズに贅沢な生活
つら
途中までうまくいってたのに。
次は何を歌おうか。
思い出を語って訴えかけるというのは、仲間と知った絆やそっとさ。朝が来るまで飲んだ焼酎、アクシズカード、ジャイアントソード。感動エピソードを忘れたの？もう気づいてますよ。いつも無謀で惜しまない苦労にも。お互い一人じゃ寂しい感じバレてますし、意地っ張りね。
激まみれてごめん恥ずかしめ。もらった恩なら胸に刻んで、共に積んだ経験値と誇り授けたいお礼のご褒美。
いい心構えだ。
見てください、ニヤニヤ抑えきれてません。
ああ見えて情に熱いところもあるからな。
いい感じね。もう一足や。なんだかんだで世話になってて、通じ合うこと増えましたね。
もうここまで進んできたぞ仲良し
カズマさん。
しょうがねえな。
だから一緒に超えよう。こんなも楽勝もミスやらかしもご愛嬌の範囲内にして楽しめるでしょう。どんな時
That you entscheided this pair.
もついでに全部許されてほしいな。
待て、あのことってなんだ。
エクスプロージョン、ホライザーレクション。
何度でも響くいつもの声。
笑顔のエンディング見つけたいなら、私たちと挑むべき